My friend shamed me in front of our friends and told me that I was fat in green trousers. Now, enjoy all the green trousers every week because I made others wear green too. A woman in my friend group who's the eldest of the group said some pretty hurtful things to me about my body, and now I don't feel comfortable being in my swimwear near her. We are all a bit overweight in some way, but none of us are obese. I feel at a loss here, since they all are my very good and close friends. Sorry if this gets a bit long. About a week ago, the friend in question suddenly said, "Do me a favor and throw away your green trousers." It was very out of context and in the middle of three of us just sitting together and knitting. I asked her what she meant and if she could be specific since I have more than one green pair. She said she didn't know which one, except they made my ass look huge and saggy, and when I had bent down, they had slipped a bit so I had to pull them up. Said they didn't work for someone who is your large size. I said I had an idea which pair she meant and that I usually only wear them at home, but had worn them one night out to the knitting club, as my washer had broken and they were the only ones left clean. She then said, "Your ass is too fat for them, so throw them away." I got a bit defensive and said I can't just go around throwing clothes away, but I'll try not to wear them outside the house again. The other friend present said she had many pairs she only wore at home and admitted to being one of the people who would wear nighties at club gatherings on occasion. The talk then diverted to how some might be okay with wearing comfortable clothes to club gatherings while others aren't, and that's okay. I really figured that was it, but as I was leaving and bending down to tie my shoes, she pulled up my sweater and looked at my butt with a big grin, and said, "Oh, don't worry, I just had to check your crack wasn't showing in these trousers," and then added, "You're good though, they keep your wide butt inside." It was very humiliating and she did it in front of other people, including her husband. That day I was wearing leggings that were slightly see though, hence the very long sweater covering my butt. Now there's a standing open invitation for all of us to go swimming together on Fridays and Sundays. I don't feel like showing any part of my body near her at the moment, so I cancelled for this week. The others found it odd that I didn't want to go but didn't pester me for reasons. I know that if I single her out and the thing she said is the reason I don't want to go, then I'll be told I'm making a big deal out of things and can't take constructive criticism. I know this since the group used to have one more member who didn't take well to constructive criticism of her knitting. The others thought she was just being dramatic and couldn't handle friendly help. Update post. I've since moved on from this and made some new and better friends who are in the same knitting club. I've basically dropped all the friends I had last year and have new ones now, though I do still see the old friends weekly. Why? Because we're in the same knitting club which I became the official chairwoman of in March. Now people and especially my new friends noticed I didn't spend time with this lady anymore and that she was very snide to me before March and has since then been trying to kiss my butt. Ironic. The revenge was petty, and just became better as time went on. Every Tuesday since last November I've worn the exact pair of green trousers she told me to toss. I keep them washed and ready to wear every Tuesday night. A few of my close new friends were let in of the whole green trousers and my butt being fat, and they decided to also wear green trousers every Tuesday, and got some in the same shade of green. Being the chairwoman, a few who aren't in the know realized we were wearing green for knitting and started doing the same. For summer, 2 others even made a point of sewing green shorts, so they could continue to wear green. So now every single Tuesday this lady has to be surrounded by other women, wearing green trousers, shorts and skirts, all in the same green hue, constantly being reminded of my fat butt, which is also there in the green trousers. I thought you might like this petty revenge, as I'm hanging my trousers to dry, so they're ready for tomorrow.